When Operation Paris was announced in January, we knew that USCIS would have a hard time finding fraud. Refugees are among the most vetted people in the entire world. People wait years, even decades, to get through the vetting process of the FBI, DHS, Defense Department, and multiple security agencies. There is absolutely no reason for Trump to claim there is a rampant fraud in the refugee system, because we know this isn't about fraud. This is about targeting people from Black and brown countries simply because Stephen Miller doesn't want us here. My family fled civil war when I was 8 years old. We lived in a refugee camp for 4 years, waiting for our paperwork to be processed, waiting and hoping that we would one day have a chance at the American dream, waiting for our chance at peace and stability and opportunity. For many refugees escaping paramilitary violence, masked agents of government, and corrupt court systems, they know firsthand what it's like to be targeted by an authoritarian government. They know what it's like to have their front door smashed in without a warrant. They know what it's like to be surveilled and targeted and arrested for no reason. And they did not expect to finally get to the United States only to experience a similar terror here. What horrifies me the most is that this is really just an excuse to traumatize and terrorize people who have already experienced unimaginable suffering and fear. It is an excuse to drive people out of public life. It is an excuse to break people, to make them so afraid that they are willingly leaving the United States rather than fight the illegal actions of the Trump administration. In so many of these cases, people are injured, denied medication, shipped to Texas, or held at Whipple Building for days. People eventually had interviews with USCIS. They were granted a green card, and then they were released on the streets in Texas without phones, IDs, or any way to get back home. In what world does this make sense? In what world is this efficient use of our tax dollars? In what world is this acceptable way to treat human beings? I am so grateful that the advocates and their partners are fighting this in court. And clearly the judge's initial temporary restraining orders show how cruel, unnecessary, and illegal this operation is. And this is just the first step. We need full accountability for the officials who created such a blatant illegal operation. We need accountability for the agents who hurt people and denied medical care. We need accountability for the agents who threw people out into the streets without no way to get home after being illegally arrested. And we need accountability for Stephen Miller, Kristi Noem, Greg Bovino, and every member of this administration who thought they were above the law. I am again very grateful to everyone here, everyone who has been advocating, the incredible Minnesotans who show people that Minnesota nice is not something we say, but it's something we live. Thank you.